Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 27, August 14th edition of GCW. We are here with another debut kicking off the show. Omar Who is kicking off the show in his debut match here against Alex Shelley. Omar Who, a very imposing person. Don't mind the Lars Sullivan thing. It's just, I don't know. You can't really get too fancy nowadays with the custom Titantron, so I just kind of like, screw it, who cares, because no one really cares. It's all about the person in the ring, and the person getting to the ring is Omar Who. He debuted in 2018 for WWE and NXT a little bit. He teamed up with Enzo Amore here and there, who Enzo Amore, of course, has had a bit of story here with GCW. Omar Who, though, looking to make his debut here in GCW. Looking to be, I guess, the resident giant, because he is pretty tall. Very darn tall. Pretty darn tall. A resident giant here of GCW. Looking to make a very impactful debut against Alex Shelley, who has had a good few matches, had a really good match. But I believe it was the Dash-1 Chase in the beginning of the Internet Championship Tournament. And here is Alex Shelley. A very renowned wrestler. He's been all across the world. Like I said, had a great match with the Dash-1 a while back. He had a pretty good match, I think, with Aaron Unbreakable as well. He's put on pretty good matches, places he's been here in GCW. Looking to pick up a win here tonight against Omar Who, which would be a very big win for Omar if he was to pick up the win against someone like Alex Shelley. And the first, of course, being his debut match, one of the more important wins. Alex Shelley, if he picks up the win, he will definitely cement why he is here in GCW. Looking forward to this match. Of course, we have a pretty good card here tonight. We will also hear from the brand new Internet Champion EC3. We will hear from him later tonight. And we're underway here. Omar Who, Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley starts off with a neck breaker, taking Omar Who down quickly, not letting him get the first move in, and another neck breaker. I guess if you take the neck away from the big guy, it'd be harder for him to hit bigger moves. Big move there by Shelley as well. Immediately goes for the pin. One, and a kick out. Kick out by Omar Who. Now a big elbow to the top of the head of Alex Shelley, and you can see just the height difference between Shelley and Who. And Shelley pushes Omar Who off and takes a big page turn, it looks like. And then big suplex there. Omar Who rolling out of the ring. Shelley doing a bit of taunting. Might have been a bad move. Omar Who now grabs Shelley, trying to choke him out. Big Russian leg sweep there. Alex Shelley using the ropes now. Climb to the outside. Picks him and throws him back in the ring. You can just tell the height advantage on Omar Who opposed to Alex Shelley. Misses with a big punch. Shelley gets the reversal. Big running bulldog there. Picking him back up. Big punch to the midsection, looks like. Now another punch to the midsection, and again. Omar Who takes him in for a big suplex. A bit of a stalling suplex. Not letting him roll out to the ring. Arguably a smart move, keeping the pressure on Shelley. Big clothesline there. There's some days where my commentary skill is like, he's not bad. And there's some days where it's like, oh, he is terrible. And today I feel like is one of those days where I'm just not on commentating for some whatever reason. Big powerbomb to the outside there by Alex Shelley. Trying to lift him up for a suplex. Omar Who reverses in a suplex of his own on the outside now. Kick to the back. Shelley reverses. Omar Who slides in before he can hit the drop kick. Another clothesline there by who? Big running knee there. Picking him back up, keeping the pressure on. Slams his head against the mat now. Picks him up, just deadlifts him and slams him. The big power there by who? Punch to the midsection takes him off his feet. Another big punch, a big uppercut there. Irish whip into the ropes, big knee. Into the other ropes and a knee again. Omar Who taking control here in this match. Omar Who going to the top rope. Don't see a big man like him going to the top rope very often. Knees right to the face of Alex Shelley. That cannot feel any type of good. Big super kick bops him right on the nose. Goes for the pin on Shelley. 1, 2, and a kick out by Alex Shelley. Now just the repeated punches to the face of Shelley. Not letting the pressure off of him for even a second. Irish whip, Alex Shelley gets reversal. Over the top rope, on the apron now. Omar Who gets reversal. Runs to the top rope. Gets the jump in and just a shoulder block to Shelley off the top rope. Omar Who definitely having a varied offense. Not afraid to go to the top rope as a very big man. Kick gets reversed. Spin over kick there. Goes for the pin. And a kick out, not even allowing the ref to get in the 1. Omar Who gets the reversal. Kick to the midsection. Going for a big power bomb here. Spikes him on the ground. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Picking up the win in his debut match against Alex Shelley. Omar Who. Huge victory here for the GCW upstart. Omar Who. Now Alex Shelley. Still in the ring. Omar Who extends the hand to Shelley. Both men shake their hand. Good show of sportsmanship by Alex Shelley and Omar Who. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting out the ring with Isla Dawn here. She is the number 1 contender for the GCW Women's Championship, and I'm sure she's out here to address that. So what does Isla Dawn have to say? Speak. I can really feel the energy from all of you tonight. I can tell you're a hot crowd and you're ready for anything to happen. Well, get ready, because now I'm here. Things are about to get even hotter. Isla Dawn saying things are going to heat up here on episode number 27, August 14th edition. This chair. I should do custom microphones for Universe Mode. Some superstars think that they only way to get up to the top is disrespect other superstars. I tend to see things a little differently, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and let other superstars disrespect me. I've worked too hard to get to this place. And arguably she has. She has been in since the inception, essentially, in GCW. Arguably one of the top stars, top women stars, top founding stars here in GCW. I would like Io Shirai to come join me in the ring now. Let's not take any more time to chat out in the ring in front of the GCW Universe. I know I'm ready to talk, so let's do this. Let's not take any more time and chat this out right here. Okay. I'm making sure I read that right, because it didn't sound right. Anyway, Isla Dawn calling out Io Shirai. The genius of the sky. Will she answer the call? This loading time is very weird and finicky. Load. And here is your women's champion, Io Shirai. The second ever GCW Women's Champion, dispatching Shayna Baszler 2 weeks ago now at Old Wounds. Moving on to new challengers. what could Io Shirai have to say to Isla Dawn? Ooh, look at the height difference. Come on now, GCW Universe. Don't give up on me just yet. The fun's only just beginning. I know she's almost scared away entirely, but trust me, I'll bring it back. We're going to have a good time tonight, even if I have to force it. Io Shirai is saying that Isla Dawn is scared of her. I can tell you I'm scared of her. Don't want to get in a fight with her. Listen here, sweetheart. I appreciate you trying to make a name for yourself in the women's division here, but trying to make a name at my expense is the worst idea ever. Isla Dawn definitely being here since the first. She was in the main event of Starbound in the first women's match. Io Shirai coming in after and winning the championship, arguably before Isla Dawn had a chance to. Despite our differences, I think we can both agree on something. You don't have what it takes to be a GCW superstar. You know why? That mic is permanently attached to your hand because you hide behind it. In my world, we call people like you a coward. Io Shirai calling Isla Dawn a coward. Being more behind the mic than in the ring. What do you think GCW Universe should hear? Should we hear her out? You're in luck that the GCW Universe won't let you talk. Were it up to me, we'd be talking with our fist right now. Could it possibly have a match here tonight between the two? That would be an interesting scenario. You sure do have a big head on your shoulders considering how generally underwhelming you are. Most folks who cheat with enhancers put them in muscles, but I guess you need help up top. Wow. Alright then. I guess not only is she calling out Isla Dawn, she's calling out John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Allegedly. And it's a joke, so fuck off. There's got to be a good reason for me to fight here tonight, and frankly, I just don't see it. You've got nothing that makes me want to fight you because you're not on my level. You could be one day, but you're not there yet. Isla Dawn saying Io Shirai down on her level. Isla Dawn could be the better wrestler between the two. Actually, I'm expecting nothing more from a spineless skunk like you. Wow. Alright. You can try to dodge me all you want, but sooner or later you're going to have to face me. And when you do, I'm going to show you what a champion is really like inside this ring. Alright then. I can't really believe you're not willing to accept my challenge. Okay. You really don't understand what it takes to be a GCW superstar, do you? You're an insult to the women's division, and you should be run out of here with your tail between your legs. She is the women's champion. You have to defeat her first, Isla Dawn. But these promos are weird. I will say that. They've never been, like, coherent. I'm standing here ready for the main event, and you're acting like someone looking for the exit. I know that's not how you want to be seen in the GCW Universe, but that's entirely up to you. Let me know when your attitude adjusts, and I'll meet you in the ring. Possibly for the Women's Championship. Io Shirai, big words to Isla Dawn. We have to see where this rivalry goes next. It's revival time, ladies and gentlemen. Or fuck the revival, whichever one you want to do. Anyway, Scott Dawson, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the GCW Tag Team Champions, looking to go at it alone here against Flash Morgan Webster, who will be their challengers come Stardom time. One of the bigger pay-per-views that we have to offer, Stardom. Definitely a match or a pay-per-view that everyone's ready for. Because we'll see the Women's Championship defended, the Tag Titles, the Internet Championship, and the Best of the Indies Championship. But Scott Dawson, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Tag Team Champions, one half of the inaugural Tag Team Champions, looking to pick up a win here against Flash Morgan Webster. here comes Flash Morgan Webster. Like I said, Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, the Welsh lads, will be teaming up to face the tag team champions Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder for the tag team championships come pay-per-view time. Although I don't know why I say pay-per-view when it's free and you don't have to pay for it. But it technically is a pay-per-view where championships are defended. So, you know how that goes. In the mod, we trust Flash Morgan Webster looking to pick up a win here against one half of the tag team champions. And if he does, we'll definitely give some momentum going for the Welsh lads into their match here soon. And I guess I already said Stardom's going to happen, and it's going to happen September 5th, ladies and gentlemen. That's when Stardom will happen. And also, as time goes on, we will have a bit better built, because Old Wounds was the first pay-per-view to happen in August, and now we have September build that's the rest through August, so they'll be a bit better once time goes on. I think after this one is when it should change. There should be there's 5 episodes now from Old Wounds until Stardom, and that will fluctuate as time goes on, so either 4 or 5, depending on how things get set up. But yeah, I only have until episode 31 scripted, so, which is the September 11th edition. But I just gotta work a big elbow to the top of the head, and Flash Morgan Webster rolls out of the ring. Scott Dawson taking the time to gloat. Morgan's back in there. No, he's not gloating. He's on the top rope. Hops down. Very confusing that series of events was. But yeah, this is episode 27. August 14th edition. Big Hurricane Rana there by Webster. I think this is Webster's first singles match and Scott's first singles match. Well, maybe not Scott's first singles match, because I know they did do wrestling, although they came out as tag team though. My scripts used to look way more messy than they do now. The ones I have now are just kind of, because I've kind of gotten better at writing it, so they're a lot less all over the place. The only one that was actually like pristine from the beginning was episode 5 script, and I have it right here, and it was just B. Priestley, Shayna Baszler, Chase and Connor, Storm and Dallas, Nick Aldis versus Noam Dar. Like, that's pretty straightforward match card right there. On episode number 5, we are on episode 27. We have come an excruciating, long way, and I'm just overjoyed that I could actually, make it this far and still do it. We are heading into our we had Starbound, and then I think it was Brawl for All, so that's 2. The Clash was 3, 4, 5. We're heading into our 6th pay-per-view. That's kind of crazy. That's further than I got in any of the other ones I did. And the main reason of that was because, doing an hour episode is very difficult. The fact that you gotta script the hour, you've got to put on the hour. And plus, back then, I had a very out-of-date computer. And it was really hard to get new software to work with old software because it was still on Windows 7. No, it was Windows 8. Windows 8. Not 8.1, but Windows 8, I think. Or 8.1. It's one or the other. But it was working with stuff that had already been upgraded to Windows 10 plus, because they did updates to Windows 10, so it was very out of date. And having your software or your PlayStation just crash on you after you've recorded for 45 minutes and you're in the last match and you record it all at once, crazy. So now I have a much optimal system, I think, this time. Big Hurricane Rana there by Scott Dawson. I record in bits, so in case something happens, I don't lose everything. And if the computer crashes, I don't lose. Sorry, I don't lose the whole recording. I don't know why I had a yawn right then, but yeah. So 27 episodes in, we're coming to episode 30, which will be a huge milestone. Pin kick out, be a huge milestone because I only made episode 6 or something on season 2 technically, or season 1, however you want to classify it. But yeah, we've of course removed season 3 from this because this is just Gulfcoast wrestling. Season 3 will return if something has to happen and I can't record or make new episodes and I have to stop for a little bit. Then season 4 might come around, but it'll still be same champion, still same everything, just with season 4 after a bit of a hiatus. But submission hold here, will he tap out? He's got no health, he might tap out. But as of plans right now, we already have until 2022 scripted. So, at least for some parts. Not everything, of course, has been scripted. I like to have just a base idea of what I'd like to do for something for an extended amount of time. Plans are, of course, subject to change because I have until, June of 2022, laid foundation work for, and that's clearly subject to change. That very well could, whoever I have set to be champion in June of 2022 could be someone else come time. So, everything's subject to change. I just like to have an idea of what I like to do, and I like to mess with it as time goes on. But 2020 is looking to be carried out here soon. Of course, we are in August now, getting close to those colder months, and I'm excited for colder months because I absolutely adore colder months. Winter and fall are my 2 favorite seasons. I prefer fall, but winter is a close second. Spring is third, and summer is fourth because summer can go die in a hole. And as you get older, you realize that summer means jack shit, and there's no summer break anymore. So I haven't had a summer break in many years, so really summer can go suck an egg, really. So and also I do have to curse here and there just to keep it non-family friendly, so then that way if I ever become famous. Oh, Scott Dawson picking up the win against Flash Mockbuster. If I ever get a following, I can monetize the video and not make this for children. But there is violence in the video, so you know. Violence is also not good for children. Anyway, Scott Dawson picking up the win for his team, FTR. Fuck the Revival. And tag matches where I usually tend to do most of it. Anyway, now we move on to our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. EC3 making his return. The Internet Champion, the second ever Internet Champion, defeating the Dashing Wind Chase at Old Wounds. Current Internet Champion looking to give some words here tonight, assumingly on what Aaron Unbreakable did at Old Wounds, which was a shock to everyone. I see changing tide here in the GCW, and it's probably not a smart thing to keep swimming against the current. Alright. GCW definitely has changed in the last few episodes. Just almost a new era than when we started. Brand new era, for the most part. Everything I've done, I've only did it because I thought it was the right thing to do for my career. The right thing to do for my career is not the same as doing the right thing. EC3 may be coming to terms with maybe what he did to Matt Hardy kind of been weighing on him for a bit. Because him and Aaron Unbreakable, of course, were a sort of attack team at the beginning and just attacked Matt Hardy and just made his beginning here a bit rough. There's a lot that I can do There's not a lot I can do to tell you to change your mind. There's nothing I can tell you that will make you like me. There's one thing I can tell you, which is that the guy you've seen lately ain't me. That's not who I am. Aaron Unbreakable EC3 having a bit of repentance, it seems, for some of his past actions. I thought aligning myself with the Authority and Aaron Unbreakable would present me with new opportunities, give me freedom to do the things that I want to do. They filled with so much hot air, it's to fill up a balloon and fly around the world 80 days. I think that really wasn't needed to be mentioned. Bit of a parenthetical. I think that, or non-essential phrase. I'm not going to call myself a hero or ask for you to call me a hero ever. There are greater people that deserve that title. I will say, though, that the days of me playing the role of the villain, they're done. EC3 looking to be more of a team player here in GCW. Gulfcoast Wrestling. EC3 looking to be more of a good guy now. What could that spell for the Internet Championship? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in our main event here tonight. Chris Hero has a huge opportunity here. If he defeats the Best of the Indies champion Aries, then he could very well become the number one contender for the championship and go into Stardom to face for the championship. Because currently, there is no number one contender for the Best of the Indies championship. Aries is defeating pretty definitively everyone who's coming his way, and I wouldn't be surprised if Aries defeats Cassius Ohno here tonight, because he's been untouchable for the most part since winning the championship back at the Clash. Was it the Clash? Yeah, it was the Clash. He defeated Noam Dar at the Clash and has held the championship since then up until now. Defended it at Old Wounds against Chris Danger. Now looking to fight Cassius Ohno here tonight. And if Aries picks up the win, then who is going to face him at Stardom? Aries might just have the night off come Stardom if there's nobody here to fight him. Either that, or it could be a multi-man match. It could be a 8-man battle royale for the Best of the Indies championship, which would definitely throw a strange dynamic, a spanner into the work there, if we got a new champion out of an 8-man battle royal. Because then Aries wouldn't have much of a chance. He'd be against 7 other people. And it's a lot harder to defend your championship against 7 other people, might I add. Speaking from personal experience, I'd much rather have a 1-on-1 match than a 7v1. Or a 1v1 to 7, you know. Because it's a battle royal, you throw them off the top rope. Battle royals are hard. A lot harder than you may think. A lot of not dying as you go over the top rope, and a lot of holding on to the rope as, you know, you're going over the top rope. Because you gotta pull that Shawn Michaels occasionally. Aries, Best of the Indies champion, the technical 4th individual winner, 5th champion altogether. I like to be very exact with my statistics, you know. Big running knee to take Cassius off his feet there. Aries just circling Cassius Ohno. Kick to the midsection. Goes for a neck breaker. Like I said, Aries unstoppable, untouchable essentially, since winning the championship. Just not letting anybody even come close to defeating. Dispatching last week Shane Thorne very heavily, just without much fight. Well, with good, Shane did put up a good fight. Aries catches him by the neck and throws him off. And a clothesline sends Aries flying over the top rope. Cassius Ohno not to be messed around with. I think this is the first match Cassius has had back since the match with Aaron Unbreakable. Big chop there by Cassius Ohno. Big punch to the top of the head and a suplex by Aries. Aries is just a huge wrestling machine. The brawler, as some people call him. Aries is just an absolute machine in that ring sometimes. Now just choking Cassius Ohno out. Taking a little bit of time just to gloat. But Cassius Ohno, quicker than him. Pulls him off the top rope. Aries pushes him off. Big clothesline gets reversed by Ohno. Big kick to the midsection. Flips him over and a kick to the back. Big combination move there by Cassius Ohno and a big boot now. Big punch. Big chop misses. Aries gets the reversal. Kick to the midsection gets reversed. Cassius Ohno picks him up into a sit-out powerbomb. Knee powerbomb. Big working moves there by Cassius Ohno. Elbow to the top of the head now. Kick catches him, and then a drop kick, and then a kip up. Cassius Ohno not to be messed around with here tonight. Big chop takes Aries down. Gets reversed. Aries with a big reversal and just a clobbering clothesline to take down Cassius Ohno. Aries picks him up. Kick to the midsection. Going for that suplex he likes to hit. Big suplex. Tilt-a-whirl suplex. The pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Cassius Ohno. This is very black everything. The ring's black. The ring post is black. The ropes are black. Both of them are wearing black. Except Aries has a bit of blue on his tights. Aries going to the top rope. You don't see him going up to the top much. Knees right to the face of Cassius Ohno. Aries looking to hit every move he's got to be able to put Aries away, or Cassius Ohno away. A big kick to the midsection. Gets reversed. Big clothesline by Ohno. Takes the champion down. Cassius Ohno got him in a power bomb position. And it just tosses him. Just completely just throws him. Aries back to his feet though. Clothesline. Decapitates Cassius Ohno. Irish whip now. Into the ropes if the ref would just kindly fuck out of the way. Aries. Tree of Woe. What's Aries got in mind here? Going to the other side of the ring onto the top. Another high risk move here by Aries. Is he going coast to coast? Coast to coast with Aries! Coast to coast right to Cassius Ohno. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Aries defeats Cassius Ohno with a coast to coast. That's the first time I can definitely say we have seen that move used in GCW. Took 27 episodes, but we did it. Aries picks up the win against Cassius Ohno. Big win here from Aries, honestly. And a great match here from Cassius Ohno, but Aries still picking up the win against the challenger. Still no number one contender. No one's been able to defeat the champion, Aries. Maybe next week we might find some definitive answers to that. But until then, thank you for joining us on episode number 27. We look forward to seeing you in episode 28, August 21st edition. We will see you next week.